Hey guys, it's Kelsey and I'm back with another How to Kill a Kit with Style layout. This is for Crystal's Off the Board Hop. So I am using another Pinterest pin, which is a quote. So this is a quote from Jurassic Park by Dr. Malcolm from the first Jurassic Park movie. And I just thought it went super appropriate with the theme and this photo. So this layout was for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party weekend. One of my team members had challenged us to create a layout with a long title. Using a quote or a song. And this is a photo from our trail ride through Jurassic Valley, which is on Oahu, where they filmed part of Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. So this is a gate that was in the first Jurassic World movie, excuse me, when they're in those spherical pods that they can drive around through the pasture with, and they're being chased by a dinosaur and they crash into this gate and escape. So this is where this gate is from. In the movie they did not have Jurassic World over the gate. They added that so that we could recognize it more easily. But that's why I really felt like a Jurassic World or Jurassic Park quote would be super appropriate. I tried to find a good quote from Jurassic World since that is the actual scene that this gate is in. But you know, I liked this quote a lot better and it still went, so I decided to go with that. But I'm just starting out with getting a few of my scraps from previous pages to do a few layers around this photo. And then I'll go from there. I really liked this background. I felt like it really framed the page well, and I knew with using I knew I wanted to use one photo, and I knew I was going to have a really large title, and I just thought that this background paper would frame those two things nicely. I wasn't thinking I was going to be doing too much more other than that, just because I know this title is going to be very long and take up a large part of the real estate. So I'm just going to distress a few of the edges, get these things layered down. You can see to the side there, I went ahead and made sure I had this title before I decided to use this quote. So I'm just selecting a few of the important words from the quote to have in a thicker, and then the rest of them I'm filling in with these smaller tile letters. So I'm starting out with this word preoccupied. It's sort of the middle of the quote, or at least the spacing wise. So I went ahead and started with that and then built up to the top of the quote, and then it built down towards the bottom. So I'm just filling that in right now. It was completely unintentional, but you'll see as I get this title down, it is in the shape of a volcano. And that was completely unintentional, did not mean to do that, but I'm really excited by that. So that's super appropriate. In Jurassic World, of course, there is the volcano, which we did see that mountain in our trail ride. You will see those pictures a little bit later on this month. It is not a volcano in real life, it is just a mountain. But I thought it was really cool that this quote was in the shape of a volcano. So that was really cool. But again, I'm just getting all of these thickers and tile letters in shape or place. So the quote reads, "Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could that they didn't stop to think if they should," which is the whole premise of Jurassic Park. These silly scientists are like, oh, we can make dinosaurs, let's do it. And then the world falls apart. So it takes me a minute to get all of these placed. It took a while. I wasn't too fiddly with spacing just because there was too much going on to try and make sure this was all lined up perfect. And I think it looks a little fun when it's a little, wonky, as long as it's not too distracting. But yeah, almost done here, and then I will continue with some layering. I had to have a fresh sticker sheet for that because there were so many words, and I'm really surprised this quote didn't kill that tile letter sheet because I was worried I was going to be using like all of the T's and E's or something, but I didn't, so I am thankful. But there's the whole quote. So now I'm thinking there's this awkward gap at the bottom of the quote. So I'm going to branch out a few paper layers out that way, make this little shelf from the bottom of the photo. That way my title looks like it has something to sit on and adds a little bit more interest to my photo layers. So I'm going to get that tucked down. I decided to cut this one into a banner. So you see me doing that really quick. And I'm going to tuck that on either side of the photo so it looks like it runs the whole way across. I didn't want it just sticking out of this right side. I thought that would look a little bit awkward. It looks more organic when it looks, I know it's not, but it looks like it's flowing behind the whole photo as one long piece. There we go. I pulled out some die cuts. I really only used this one plant piece. I wanted to embellish more, but as I was looking at it, I was kind of thinking this background paper kind of is a lot. It frames very nicely, but I don't feel like I need to do too much more other than that. And of course, this title is insane. So I didn't want to distract too much from that, because I know my page is already pretty full just with those two things. So I did add a doily. I did go back and add one of these leafy die cuts, just so there's a little layery area somewhere. And then I'll go back and I do add a tag up in that cluster as well. I don't know where it went. I'm assuming I went to try and find the tag. Oh no, I forgot about this part. So I had more scraps of this gold foiled paper, and I felt like I still wanted one more thing below everything to kind of pull everything together, because right now I have all this gold foil in this title, and there's not really gold foil anywhere else. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Whew. Am I gonna sneeze? Okay, I'm not. Sorry. So I decided to use a border punch and do this cute little scallop detail and have it running underneath everything. That pulls that gold down and makes it run across the whole page, so it balances out that giant title. Because before I had this giant blob of gold where this title was, and it wasn't anywhere else. So I really feel like this border piece really helps balance that. It helps ground the rest of the layers. And then of course I went and got this tag with gold foiling as well to have behind the doily. That way I kind of have 3 areas of gold, so it's balanced around the page. And then I still had a little bit of this gold and white twine left from Lisa's rack. Thank you, Lisa. So I got that on the tag. And then there were some hearts on this thicker sheet, so I pulled in a few there as well. So that thicker was pulled in elsewhere, and I got some cute little embellishment. And then I decide, hey, this looks like a volcano. Let's have Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine exploding out of the top of it. So you saw me mask off a triangular area there and splatter, and then I splattered along the bottom. I don't know that you can really tell that looks like a volcano exploding, but it does to me, and it makes me happy. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the off the board hop, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.